Hey guys, I'm Carlo and I'm here at Unbox GH. Guys, matanong ko lang no, mahilig ba kayo mag-collect ng sneakers, magic cards, NBA cards, or any collectibles? Then this is the shop for you. Guys, kilala niyo ba si Sir Carlo Ople? Sir!
Hi.
Sir! Sir,
Hello.
ready na ba kayo makipagkwentuhan sa akin?
Ready na. Let's go.
Let's go! Carlo, so before entering this whole business, kasi from what I know, you own many businesses. You own Unbox, barbershop, cafes, and a clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
So before entering the business area, what were you doing?
So I was in corporate for 15 years, so mostly in marketing, but really in digital. So I started my career in Level Up Games. Hindi nyo na maalala yun, ba yung mga Ragnarok at yung mga dating games na yun. I worked at Friendster, di ko alam kung naalala nyo pa yun.
Friendster.
Diba, mga testimonial. I headed a digital division at TV Network. I put up an advertising agency. I worked in a telco for 5 years where I was a VP, which is my last job. Tapos, during the pandemic, I decided to retire and focus on business full on. At a young age of 40. Yeah.
Yes. So Unbox is a collector shop. So people can rent a box.
Yeah.
Tapos bebenta nila yung mga collections nila. But what is Unbox's mission?
Well, we're here to really empower, entrepreneurs and collectors. When I say empower, if they want to make money and, start as a small business, we kind of incubate them kasi they rent something like this, kind of a premium spot in the mall for as low as like 3,000 per month.
Okay.
Tapos we take care of the marketing as well as the operations. So pag minabenta sila, our staff will take care of it and they just get their money whenever they make sales. Which is good, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
mura lang, they get marketing support and they get operational support. And at the same time, if hobbyist ka lang and you want to liquidate some of the stuff that you have, you can also do that. So we're here to empower collectors and people who want to make money doing what they love.
Pero Carlo, ikaw personally, paano ka nag-start mag-collect? Like generally,
Well,
even with cards?
I've been a collector ever since I was in grade school. I started with magic cards. It became collectible cards ng Marvel. Ewan ko, naalala nyo pa yun, yung mga sinaunang Generation 1 na cards. Then eventually nga sneakers. Then eventually I got heavy into watches, super deep into watches. And then eventually back to cards. So parang I've been a collector talaga through and through. Nagbabago lang what I collect.
But with shoes, paano kayo nag-start? Ano yung first move nyo?
Well, it was at an early age. Nagaloon ako ng mom ko nga ng parang Jordan 5, which I don't know if it was fake or real. Sorry, mom. Pero that was kind of what started it. Pero I didn't have nga the money to keep buying. So when I kind of grew older, had a bit more money, then I started getting back into the hobby.
So Carlo, why do you collect shoes? May sentimental reason ba behind it?
Why I collect shoes? Well, for one, I appreciate the technology that you can find in the shoes. Dati kasi ang mga sneakers, aesthetics lang. When the time came na there was so much innovation in the midsole, to how it can develop the comfort, the cushioning, how you make it more breathable because it's such a hot country with, the knit material that's used for the upper. Dahil techie ako at heart, that kind of got me hooked. Then I fell in love with the different philosophies of the designers that came after, like sila Virgil Abloh, syempre, rest in power, Virgil, and everybody else who would make very distinct and unique designs and functions for their shoes.
Pero as a collector, saan kayo nakakahanap ng mga supplier or where to buy shoes to sell?
Secret.
Sabi na naman eh.
Then, syempre, connections na. I've been in the game for a couple of years now. I've established relationships with the different stores. And yeah, pero most importantly, I try to support the sellers who are here. So sabi nga nila dito, ako ang number 1 customer ng Unbox. Totoo yun. Kung gusto niyo ako bentahan, mag-rent kayo ng cabinet
Sariling
dito.
benta, sariling bili din.
Correct.
How do you point out or determine if grail level ba yung sneakers?
If it's unreachable, para sa akin, yun yung definition ng grail. You're not supposed to get your grail. That's why it's a grail. The grail symbolizes a quest, diba? That never ends. So para sa akin, if you get your grail, then it's not a grail. Yun yung point eh. So for example, ako, my grail would be, for example, yung complex con drop ni Virgil Abloh nung white na Air Force One na sobrang mahal, na hindi mo na mahanap in my size, imposible ko makuha. But it's so aspirational. It's so kind of like mythical, fantastical in the sense that it merits that label of a grail.
Practicality over fashion or fashion over practicality?
Now, practicality. Pero alam mo, mix ng both kasi there's an intersection eh. So, kanyari, comfortable white shoes. There are different levels of white shoes. You can go LV white comfortable shoes. You can go, Adidas white shoes. You can go World Balance white shoes. You can go Nike white shoes. There's just so many ways you can go about it, going up and down the price range.
When it comes to practicality, andun yung price eh.
Yeah.
Example, maganda nga yung white sneakers na LV. Pero is it really practical?
Pero yun yung point ko. If the white aesthetic is what you're after, if you are going to splurge, then go for LV.
Yeah,
If you want something more comfortable, you go for, sabihin natin, a triple white ultra boost or a Flyknit trainer from Nike. But if you want, sabihin natin, super affordable, pumunta kang ukay. Madaming Air Force One doon na sobrang mura, nalilinisin mo lang, wala pang 1,000, meron ka na.
Carlo, how big is the sneaker culture here in the Philippines?
Oh, it's massive kasi we're a basketball country. So because of the influence of the basketball scene, plus the hip-hop scene, plus Western culture in general, I think a lot of kids, both young, regardless wherever you are in the country, they're exposed to sneakers in some way or form. And even other hobbies, kunyari, or other things that you watch, from anime to sabihin natin, and even yung mga wrestling, lahat yun may sneakers infused na eh. Kunyari, Naruto. There was a Naruto Jordan sneaker with Zion. Dragon Ball. There was an Adidas Dragon Ball sneaker. So even all the different hobbies and passions, they're kind of tied to shoes. So it's kind of hard to escape the sneaker culture wherever you go.
Pero ang tagal mo na, well actually ilang years na, 8 years, right?
Yeah.
So ano yung nahanap mo or what did you not expect sa reseller culture ng sneakers?
That I would kind of end up supporting and partnering with a lot of them.
Yes.
Parang dati kasi inisip ko lang, I'll just buy shoes and I'll just enjoy them. But it was so fun, so much fun, and so much parang inspiring that I ended up, putting up the shop, putting up a branch in Cebu, etc., etc. My way of giving back to the culture is featuring and supporting local brands and sellers who want to make a name for themselves as well by using everything I built to support them.
Sa US, grabe, iba yung culture nila dun eh. Like generally, outside shoes, iba yung culture ng Philippines sa US.
Yeah.
But when it comes to shoes, is it still unlike?
Well, I think the shoes are the same, but the philosophy in collecting and wearing them is different. What do I mean? Ang Pinoy will make the most of whatever they have. So what do I mean by making the most of whatever they have? You can have really expensive shoes, pero dahil hindi ganun kalaki budget mo, iuukay mo na lahat ng iba, pero sobrang ganda pa rin tingnan. Or sabihin natin, you find really affordable shoes, but you can style it in such a way na it looks so unique and it looks so nice. Yun yung gusto ko sa Pinoy. Kumbaga maabilidad, resourceful, and will make the most nga kung ano man meron sila. As opposed to just buying everything na makita, tapos you'll think about how to put it together later.
When it comes to selling, syempre, ang dami ng dupes. And kahit dupes or like fake, talaga
Yeah.
makikita mo na parang, shucks, fake to, di ba? But, dun sa mga nag-start pa lang na walang budget, may recommend nyo bang bumili ng fake?
I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Ako myself, my values wouldn't let me go there.
Yes.
I would rather buy something that I can afford than buy something that's fake. Kasi mahirap din i-flip later on yung fake. Diba? Kasi yung maganda pag bumili ka ng totoo, pwede mo benta. Pero pag fake, paano mo
Kasi
ibibenta?
mahal na
Diba?
rin kahit fake. Kasi
Yeah,
yung,
pero
yung value niya din.
Pero once you get into that
Mahal.
system and you start selling, sabihin natin, then you're part of a different world. Diba? Yun na lang sabihin ko. Hindi a different world, but it's a very different scene.
Yes.
And ako, I'd rather play or I'd rather be in the scene where it's very much, authentic and legit.
Authentic, yes. For those who's starting out to collect shoes and even starting selling, ano yung tip niyo?
The secret is making your money when you buy. Kasi usually, feeling mo kumikita kapag nabibenta mo. But in reality, if you're able to buy sneakers at a really good price, that's where you make your money. So you need to be able to learn how to haggle. You need to be able to learn how to find good deals. Usually sa Facebook ang dami nagbebenta. Pero ang karamihan kasi ng Pinoy hindi sila tumawad ng maayos. Hindi sila aggressively. Yung parang alam mo yung oo na kagad kung ano man yung presyo nandiyan.
Nahiya kasi.
So kailangan matuto ka to really get it to a price where you can make your margins and make your money. So yun.
And sir, last question. masasabi mo bang nag-a-add ng spice, excitement sa buhay mo ang sneakers?
Oo naman, kasi kung wala yung sneaker culture and wala yung sneaker world, I wouldn't have been as inspired to become an entrepreneur, as inspired to pursue what I love. And for me, sneakers really represents that part of life. It's the pursuit of the unreachable. Naks, ang lalim, no? Para lang sa sapatos.
Malalim hugot! So, grabe, Carlo. Ang dami ko natutunan sa'yo sa sneaker culture dito sa Philippines. So, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you
I
for
hope-
dropping by.
And I hope you had fun.
Siyempre naman, always.
So, once again, I'm Kyla Cortez, and I'm here with Carlo Ople.
Boom.